So my internship is called the New Jewish House. That's a site. So what we do there is we work with old people. So families that cannot take care of their grandfathers, fathers that are too old no more, they send them here, and what we do is we take care of them. We provide them food, lunch, and everything. And we do a lot of activities, a lot of dancing, a lot of acting, a lot of singing, playing music, and sometimes we do their nails for free at the weekend, just to get them along happy, And one thing I like about this is getting new experience in life because it's old people and I'm young, so sometimes when I have something that I wanna an advice on or something that I wanna ask somebody if they can give me an advice, I talk to them and they're really nice. So I have asked a lot of them experience in life. They told me they wish they have done a lot of things when they was younger. So they told me to take advantage of your age because now you're young and you can do everything. But when you got older, these things you cannot do no more. So I have to take advantage of my age now, and it's really sad. One thing that I don't like is really sad to see them feeling depressed because their families don't visit them for months, sometimes years, and that's the bad part about it. So families don't care about them no more, and it's just awful, But still, we provide them a lot of things that make them feel they are at home. But I have to do a lot of work because not only that I play with them and do
I did my internship in the school. We did a project to improve our school. Well, I like my internship because I learned a lot of things from Miss Melissa. Like I learned how to do my own work, how to read and do a lot of stuff, and I improved some of my grade with that.
My internship was in Claremont International High School. Something I like about my internship is I was helping immigrant people like me. I was translating to students who don't know English, so I like that. And something I don't like about my internship was to explain some students what they was playing, screaming when I was explaining. So that is no. Something I learned here is like I don't want to be a teacher.
I like it to work with lawyers and learn more about courts and how a lawyer has to act. They always be practicing or doing things that it was impressive to me.
I went to Animal Kind Hospital. I was intern at this hospital. I followed Dr. DeSouza around, and Dr. DeSouza will she'll take appointments, diagnose the patient, and try to solve their issues. She's most likely to send them to the X-ray rooms, to the ultrasound machine, and to Dr. Gibson if anything is obvious, and ask other doctors for any opinions. And so during my internship, I learned many different words, and one challenge I had there is when I went there, they're doctors, so they talk in high level of English, and I was lost in the beginning, but then later I'd start to understand a little bit. I ask questions, and they'll explain to me. I really love to see animals get better and go back to their happy owners.
So I work in Isabella House. This is a nursing home where I learned a lot of professionalism and to be more patient and to enrich my abilities as a person, because you are living your life and you are experimenting your experiences as a person, as an individual. But when you are learning from other people that they already live and they are telling their stories, and stories and you are learning from them, and you are like growing up because you are not keeping in yourself. You are taking all their experiences to be a better person. So I really enjoyed to be there because I was there to cheer them up, to make them feel special, to make them feel good, and to make them smile. So I do karaoke with them, I dance with them. They have like parties for them, and it was really nice.
So, I used to do my internship at 365 of Brooklyn, 7th Avenue. The name of the place is called Animal Kind Veterinary Hospital, and it's a vet hospital. Like, what I used to do is to check on animals. I learned a lot of stuff there, for example, looking at the x-rays. Here you can see this is a cat x-ray. That's a dog x-ray right here. And like you can see some of the parts of the body of the animals. And you can see, if you can see these parts show up in black, and this part too, is because when you take an x-ray from an animal and some part comes in this color in black, it means that it's full of air or liquid. So in this case are the lungs, so the lungs are full of air, so that's not any problem because that's normal. But in some cases the body is like comes with like a black spot. So that's normal because that's the inside of the body, that's normal. But in some cases the whole body has a black spot, so that means that they have too much liquid or too much air, so that's not good for the animal, so they have to check on the animal. This is like a floor plan with the blood cells, like bacteria, and they use the lab to do that stuff.
So what do you like about this internship?
So I like that there is many things to do, like every day is different, you never know what you're going to find. For example, this day you can be working like looking at this disease of the cat, but next day you can be looking at this dog, or next day you can be like talking to people. It's many different things, and each day is different. Like there is a lot of different stuff to do, and it's very fun because it's not the same stuff to be just a whole day sitting in the desk, and that's what I like about the place. This is some common vocabulary words used, like for example we have the most used things in the hospital that are the vaccines, the rooms for the doctors to assist the animals, and the outfits of the animals.
And show me like you have to talk to the patient like that, like this, because there's some patients they are like crazy. How to take patient with them and talk to them nicely. That thing, I love that very well.
I get to help animals, and I care about them the most in this world. That's very pleasant and satisfying. Like in a building, they have hospital where anyone just can bring their pet and like heal them. Also, we have a shelter where we receive dogs. Like if someone doesn't want them or someone finds them in the street, and then they go through like trainings and like checks and stuff. Then if they're like good mentally and medically, they give them up for adoption. I would do like office work, like maybe data entry on the computer, this kind of stuff. But then I attended a dog orientation, and I had my dog training, so now I became level 1 dog volunteer. So now I can like socialize with them and walk them. Receiving those happy tail wiggles from the dogs when you like play with them and you like pet them.
In my internship, I'm doing the packing medicine and crush the medicine and deliver the medicine.
What do you like best?
I can walk alone.
You work alone?
Yeah.
On what? Paperwork? Office work?
No, like this outing. I can walk around.
Oh.
Yeah, and I just like in the small corner, this is the place I work.
Oh, I see.
So my internship in New York Vision 2 is an eye hospital. So what I learned in my internship is about they are not training me to become eye doctor. They're training me to know about how important in medical field, how is in medical field work, and how hospital is work. And when I come there, I will work with the patient, and I also help them with some paper they need to scan in system, and also they teach me how to use some of the machines, some of the steps to check the eyes. And one thing that I also learned about that is how secret about patient information. They teach me about the law, in medical law, and also teach me a lot of new vocabulary. I want to become eye doctor in the future, but it's not true because they are not training me to become eye doctor. They train me to work in the medical field. So I like about that.
So my internship was RWest. That's a PR office, PR company, public relationships. We basically did a lot of promotion for brands, like clothing brands. Like one brand that we used was Sorel. That was they make like winter boots and winter clothes. We also made promotions for wines, like Rufino wines, Washington State wines. We did a lot of promotion. We sent samples to journalists so they could try the samples, write about it, and so people can now know what if they want to buy this and like that. It felt very good to work there because especially the environment in the office was great. Like the way that they treat people, the way that you see them treating other people, it was amazing how they can work with other people. Like when you're in public relationships, you see that it's sometimes very hard to work with people, but they just show you that they could work with people for hours and hours, but they're not showing frustration, always doing their task, always doing everything. It was great working there.
Okay, Nicholas, so what did you do in your internship?
I did my internship. I draw the flag, and I take a picture for everybody to look the boy bathroom.
Oh.
And we need to attend the gym because it's too small. And it's too hot.
What about this?
They work on different language, Spanish, English, French, Arabic. The project, the bathroom is nasty, the window is broken.
So you try to make the school look nicer?
Yeah.
Good. You like it?
Yeah.
All right, listen. I have it in the paint, in the flag, in the different country, in the student, here in the school. I have a paint in the writing, in the stairs, in the different language, and the welcome, and the different language in the school and the student here. I have in the paint, and the brush, and the scrap, and the Miss Virginia. I have in the art and the brush, arcoiry, I don't know this one. I have picture and the working and the letter and the welcome and the paint. I have this one. I have it in the bathroom and the cleaning and the more cleaning in the bathroom and no paper and the floor. Yeah, I have a paper in the garbage. And the door and the broken window, and the gym, that's more a little bit. I have a more and the purple and the gray. Everybody, that's crazy, yeah. And the people you have, that's picture and the finish. That's picture and the finish and the work and the paint and the flag. That's right.
It's going wonderfully. I'm really proud of our students. They turned it out with their boards. I think there's a stiff competition for the most professional, decorative, creative board this year. All of our students came dressed professionally. I think this is the strongest group we've had in terms of that. And I'm really excited because we have a lot of new organizations, and we've actually had the highest turnout of internship mentors coming to visit our exhibition this year. So we're really, really excited.